Hello, everybody. Look how long my hair is getting, you guys. Maybe it doesn't look long to you, but it's feeling longer to me. I feel like these pieces are finally growing. All right, let's go ahead and send out my text notification, which if you're not in my text service, say, what's your number? So that way I can opt you in to receive my text notifications. I tell you guys when I go live. I tell you guys when there's new deals, new sales, new free items. So let's send the text, which again, if you're not in my text, say, what's your number? And I can let you know. But how's your guys' Thursday going? Can you believe it's Thursday? Like, this week is flying by. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, and this weather this weekend is supposed to be like really nice. San Diego, I think it's like in the 80s, which is pretty warm for our February, I'm not gonna lie. Usually February and March are still really cold in San Diego. I'm not complaining. I love summer, it's my favorite. And Easter is my third favorite holiday. First being my birthday. Just kidding. First being Christmas, second being my birthday, third Easter. So anytime Easter's coming. Plus when Easter is like almost here, you know it's like almost summer. My son came home the other day and he's like, Mom, I only have 3 more months of school. And I was like, there's no way that's right. And then we were like talking it out and I was like, oh my gosh, you literally only have 3 more months of school. What the heck? It's so crazy. But this week has flown by. Tomorrow, Royce has a important doctor's appointment. She's had this like rash thing going on for over a year. We were told it was ringworm, then we were told it was eczema, then I thought it was psoriasis, and now I just I give up. I don't know what it is. We can't get it to go away. We get it to get a little bit better, and then it comes right back angry as ever. So we have an appointment tomorrow with a child's dermatologist. So everyone say a prayer that they can figure out a doable remedy for her. Because putting cream on a kid 3 times a day is not doable. Do these doctors not have children? That's not gonna happen. We try. But let's go ahead and put on our cream foundation. So as I told you guys in the beginning of this tutorial, I was going to tell you guys the best combination for dry, mature skin. I know that's why most of you guys are here. You're like, tell me I have dry, mature skin. If you have dry, mature skin, you are going to first off want this primer. This is called the Illuminizing Primer. This is incredible for hydration. It leaves your skin looking so glossy and so sheen and just hydrated, like a glow from within. And this is going to be your best friend for hydration for a primer. Like I said, it also is going to allow your foundation to sit nicely on top of your skin. Now, as for foundation, this is what you want. This is the cream foundation, and I'm using it in the color 3C, which is going to be kind of like a medium neutral tone with cool undertones. I can kind of do neutrals and cools. So it's always important to make sure you're being color matched. So if you don't have this foundation yet and you have dry, mature skin, go and say color match and send me a selfie facing a window. That way I can tell you what your colors are. And then if you're like, I can figure out my own color, I just want the link to this, go ahead and say cream. And I can give you the link to just this product, 10% off and free shipping. Normal mature skin, for you, it would depend on, do you like full coverage or light coverage, Gloria? Okay, but see how fast that was? I did one whole side of my face in like a second. And look at the coverage here. Is that not so incredible? And it's hydrating, which is the best part. And it's a true cream, which means it's not going to seep into your fine lines, your wrinkles as much as say a liquid would. But this coverage for dry, mature skin, this is what you want. It is so good. Stacy, do you have dry skin or oily skin? And then do you like full coverage or light coverage? Oily, mature skin, I would do the Serum Plus foundation. What color would I wear if I wear Tulle in the serum? You would be the color 2C. So if you like light coverage, you're gonna want the BB Tinted Moisturizer. If you like full coverage, you're gonna want the cream foundation if you have dry, mature skin. Chiffon in the cream would probably be 5C. Yes, I did pick the winner and message them, and their goodies are on their way to them. I remember the name of the winner for the closet sale. Her name was Amanda. I'll have to look at, I had my assistants email them for the winners of the people who placed orders on Kumigo. So I'll have to figure out what their names were so I can tell you guys. Mature skin here. The cream foundation is so wonderful, and also the BB Tinted Moisturizer. Have you ever applied the cream foundation over the BB cream? I haven't, because the cream foundation is just so full coverage and so hydrating. I just really don't see the benefit in applying both unless you're like, I need the SPF. Then I wouldn't see what harm it would be in putting it underneath. I would definitely try to put it on, I think, with my hands though, just to make it not so full coverage, because I don't know what the two would look like. I'd have to definitely try it myself. I'm using the color 3C. I'm so good. I use cream foundation 3N, and I'm 73 years old. Combination mature skin full coverage, you're going to want the cream foundation. All right, catching up on your guys' comments. Okay, so here we have a full face already done so incredibly fast. The cream foundation is definitely going to be your best option for mature skin, definitely going to be your best option for dry, mature skin. If you have oily skin, I would do the Serum Plus foundation. If you like a lighter coverage than this, then you're going to want the BB cream. But for dry, mature skin, this is going to be my top #1 pick. It just really makes your skin look so beautiful, flawless, and hydrated. And it's a true cream, so it's not going to seep into your fine lines, wrinkles like a normal foundation would. You're also really going to want this. This is the Illuminizing Face Primer. This is going to be hydrating, and it's going to allow your foundation to sit on an even surface on your skin. So definitely a really good option for you. Does chiffon come in any foundation? Yes, it comes in the Serum Plus foundation. If you are the shade chiffon in the Serum Plus foundation, in the cream, you're going to want the color 5C. And then in the BB cream, you're going to want the shade Light Medium. I know. Everyone does. Cream foundation, if medium skin tone, what color should I do? Send me a selfie facing a window, Gina, just because medium could be a couple different colors. It depends like how medium your medium is. So send me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a perfect recommendation on shades. Just let me know that you're interested in the cream foundation so I can color match you for that product. But if you tap on my face, a description window is going to come down and you're going to see my name, Rhea Hope. If you click there, it'll take you automatically to my Facebook page. And on that Facebook page, you can private message me. And in that private message, you can send me a selfie. The best thing is facing a window with no makeup on. But if you just have like a picture on your phone of yourself, that's fine too. I can work with that. And these pictures are private. It's just between you and I. I get so many people that are like, I don't feel comfortable sending a picture of myself. And I'm like, I'm the only one that sees it. I promise. And it's only to color match you. Wear organza and serum, which one? In the cream, you could do the color 3C or you could do the color 2C. Does organza match you perfectly? Then you could do 3C. The past few tutorials on foundation and concealer have been awesome. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Love your guys' feedback. If you loved the foundation stick, you're going to be obsessed with the cream foundation. It's the same idea of formula, but way better. My stripes on my shirt are making it hard to read your guys' comments. What's the free product right now? Okay, so I'm glad you asked because super exciting. The free product just changed this morning and you get a free full-size cleanser with your order, which the reason that's exciting is because they never do skincare for the free item. They usually do it like maybe once, maybe twice a month. So they're doing a free full-size gentle cleanser. So buy any 3 items on my website right now and you're going to get a whole full-size gigantic free cleanser with your order. which I don't care who you are, you use cleanser to wash your face. And if you don't, you should. If I'm Tool in the Serum Plus, what would I be in the BB cream and the cream? So if you are Tool in the serum, then you are going to want the color Fair Light in the BB cream, and you're going to want the color 2C in the cream foundation. Tina, send me a selfie facing a window or check our messages. I'm like 99% sure I've color matched you for the cream before. Okay, so now for concealer. I love to use both my concealers. I use one for my under eye because it does not crease under here and it's super light and super brightening. And then I use a full coverage concealer to spot treatment anywhere that I want like extra coverage, both of which are on my website. So if you have mature under eyes, a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, you're going to want this concealer because this actually has a technology in it that helps to prevent creasing, and it's just a thinner texture. When you have a lot of wrinkles, they kind of like grab at things. So you need something super hydrating, but you also need something not so thick. So a lot of times on your on concealer, like your face can take a full coverage foundation, like a cream, but your under eyes are so thin that a lot of times those wrinkles like cling on to stuff, which we don't want that. We don't want to look older when we put on our makeup. So some advice for you, if you have a lot of fine lines under here, one, avoid foundation. It sounds crazy, but don't put a ton of foundation on this area. It's okay to use like whatever was left over on your brush. That's fine, but don't like intentionally put foundation here. Two, use this concealer. This one is called the Perfection Pro Concealer from Unique. I use it in the color 3.5N, and this one's going to be super lightweight, so it's not going to cling to your fine lines and wrinkles, and it's ton of hydrating ingredients in it. Sodium hyaluronate, I believe it has squalene, like it has a ton of hydrating ingredients in here. And two, it has a formula in it that like prevents it from creasing. So if you have fine lines and wrinkles, this concealer is what you want. And if you need to be color matched for that, just say color match new concealer and let me know your shades again. Or send me a selfie facing window. Now, if you have heavy set, super dark under eyes, this concealer is going to be better. This concealer is going to be a thicker texture. So again, on that thin area of your eyes, it clings to like thick things, right? So a lot of you guys, as much as you wanted to love this concealer in the past, you really didn't gravitate towards it because it was too thick for your under eyes. So that's when you're going to use this one. However, if you have really dark circles or if you have really heavy set under eyes like I do, if you have really big cheekbones and so this area tends to get a little bit darker and a little bit more noticeable, that's when I'm going to go in with this. So there's definitely a purpose for each one, and it just kind of depends on you and your face shape and your preference on which one you're going to use. So just private message me and I can help you on deciding which concealer is best for you, which foundation is best for you. All right, let's blend out this little bit of the thicker concealer just on my dark circle area, which I'm wearing the color Lace in this concealer, in the thick full coverage concealer, and then I'm wearing the color 3.5N in the new concealer. Okay, don't tell people that. People are gonna start throwing money at you. All right, I'm gonna sit on my mascaras. No one reminded me, but it's okay, I remembered. All right, so we're just gonna press that concealer in place. That is gonna be another big tip for you if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your under eye, is make sure you're taking your brush and you press those fine lines down into place, just like that. That's a good question. I'm not sure if Tool is still in stock. You can check on my website right here. Everything also has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can return it back. If it doesn't work for you, that's totally fine. Everything on my website also ships for free. So that's rad. And then everything on my website is a minimum of 10% off. And no, they did not raise the price to make it 10% off. That's what I love about all of the brands that are on there. They're truly 10% off. And then if you get any 4 items, you get 20% off. So no brainer. Make sure you have 4 items in your cart. Now I'm going to take a setting powder. I know this tutorial is geared for dry, mature skin, but your girl has oily skin. So I'm going to use a setting powder. Testing out a new one from a company. I'm not going to lie, I'm like, whoa, that is fine milled. But just say setting powder, oily skin. I give you the link to the one I'm using. I'm actually going to try a different technique with this powder. Ray, did you announce your new business yet? I announced that I'm launching a brand. I did not announce what the brand is or what we're launching. And I'm not ready to just yet. It's still like such early times of everything. Honestly, I shouldn't have even told you guys because now you guys are gonna be like, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? My little children. Just kidding. But no, it's definitely in the very, very beginning stages. You guys will get to know who my launch partner is, who I am launching this brand with very soon though. So little by little. And we did just get the official approval of our brand name. So that will be coming too. So in the month of March, you will know who I'm launching with and possibly the brand name, okay? And in the brand name, you'll kind of figure out what we're launching. But I'm so excited. I actually was on an almost 2-hour-long meeting right before this. That's why I'm kind of late in the day. Talking about everything, packaging, colors, everything. It's really exciting. Hello, how are you? Okay, so now I'm going with the pressed powder. So here I am to burst your bubble on a myth. Most people think that if you have dry, mature skin, you can't use pressed powder. That might be true with other pressed powders, but not with this one. This one is the pressed powder from Unique, and I'm using it in the color Taffeta. And this has shea butter, vitamin E, jojoba. Like, it is so silky, soft, nourishing. It's not going to dry out your skin. It's not going to pill or peel or look so dry and flaky. And if it starts to, what you're going to do is you're going to stop what you're doing and you're going to spray your skin with the Touch Behold. This is called the Unique Touch Behold Prime and Set Mist. This adds moisture into your foundation, has cucumber extract. It's really refreshing, but it's going to add enough moisture to prevent any dryness from happening. But this combination to set your makeup for dry, mature skin, these are what you need to keep your foundation in place and make sure it looks flawless all day long and not drying, flaky, cakey, all the things. So these two things are what you want. I need a color match for myself tan and for when I'm not tan because I go back and forth. Would this weekend be good? Yeah, you can send it to me today, Mandy. Send me a selfie face in a window today and I can let you know both your colors, which I know it's kind of early to say this, but oh, I forgot to contour. That's why I look so crazy today. I forgot to cream contour. It's okay. We'll just do powders today, but normally I do the Bare You All-in-One Color Sticks in Chocolate Souffle and Fresh Orchid. That's what I had planned to, but I forgot. I was too busy chit-chatting my way up. But these are really good products for contouring and blushing if you have dry, mature skin as well. These are cream products, and you'd use them underneath your powder. I don't like to put them on top of the powder because I've found that it kind of separates if I do. So we don't like that. But it's fine. We could just contour with bronzer and blush. I've used that foundation. The coverage is amazing. Yes, totally agree. It's so good. All right, so we're going to go with a little bit of bronzer because we forgot to contour. But this is why you bronze. It makes the biggest difference on how your foundation looks. Yes, I am sitting on my mascara. Thank you, thank you. I'm only going to contour one side of my face so I can show you guys why you bronze. I have like an invisible hair. Okay. All right, look at the difference here. Oh, I have an invisible hair. It's driving me nuts. Got it. It's like tickling me. Okay. One side contoured, one side no. See the difference there? Like, it thins out your face and warms up your complexion. And that's a pretty bold bronzer. You don't have to do it that dark, but that's why you bronze. And to bronze, I highly recommend the Bare You All-in-One Color Stick in the shade Chocolate Souffle if you want a bold contour, but if you want a lighter contour, you're gonna do the shade Barely Bronzed. I recommend the All-in-One Color Sticks for contour because these are better for dry skin. They're not going to accentuate your fine lines and wrinkles as much as a powder would, and it's gonna look a little bit more softer and subtle. Okay, now we don't look so crazy. All nice and warm, and I love that if you are gonna use a powder bronzer, you have to get this brush. It's called the Sculpting Brush, and if you actually want the link to all the brushes that I'm using today, just go ahead and say brushes, and I could give you the link to shop all the brushes. All right, for blush, we're gonna use another one that's not from Unique, but I have been really liking it to put a little bit of color back in our cheeks. So again, the difference makes everything look more melted together and like flush, like we look human. That was a lot. Okay. Yes, I will send you the one I've been using. It's not my favorite, I'm gonna be honest, but it'll do. All right, for highlight, we're gonna do the shade Golden. This is one of my favorite parts. This has a fusion between a cream and a powder, and it makes your skin look so glowy, you guys. It is so, so pretty. And I love, love, love it. All right. And then if you guys missed it, the new free gift is a free cleanser. You get a whole free cleanser with any order of 3 items. It is such a great deal. And then if you get any 4 items, you get 20% off all of your items, free shipping, and you get a free full-size cleanser. So definitely make sure you get your orders in today. Let me know if you need to be color matched. Just say color match down in the comments. And if you're using any of the keywords, I'm going to private message you here on Facebook. If we've never talked before on Facebook, my message might go to a requested folder or even your spam folder. So make sure you check those areas for the links. But I always write you guys in the comments with the link, and then I always private message you the link as well. Just because I never know like what you're going to see, you know? And if you guys ever have any questions or if you ever need any help, you can always reach out to me here on Facebook or even on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. I check both platforms every single day. All right, brow pencil in medium. Just went ahead and like shaped our brows. And now this is becoming like my favorite part. This is the brow gel in the shade medium. But if you're newer at doing your eyebrows, the shade light or the shade light medium would be good options for you. This is kind of a darker brown. And I was using light medium for a long time till I got like adjusted, if you will, to a brow gel. So I always say start lighter with your colors just to get used to it, because it does laminate your brows, it does tint them, and then it also has a brow growth ingredient in it, so it's actually going to help your brows to grow too. So if you've never used a brow gel before, just always start low, like with your color. Is golden highlight good with organza? Yes, you'll love that color. Color darker than lace would be eyelet. Okay, brows are browing. And then if you're loving this whole tutorial, go ahead and say product list and I give you the link to everything that we're using today. I forgot to get out my lip products. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna close my eye and pull one, but I might pull, of course, I might pull one that's not in stock. Pulled 3 not in stock. 4 not in stock. I always keep all my like old ones. Okay. We're gonna go in with the shade Plush. This is actually one of my favorite lip liners because it makes your lips look so plump. Like it gives the illusion that you just got your lips done. Which if you know me, you know I love my plump lips. But I'm not getting lip filler for a very long time, letting mine dissolve. And I haven't gotten it done in 2 years. So this is going to give us the illusion that we did. Okay. Lips are plumping. And then now I'm going to go in. Let's go in with a lip liner in the shade Patience. And fill in our lips with this. And these lip liners not only are super creamy, so they glide on, but they're waterproof, water resistant. They have a retractable tip, and they stay on so well. Okay, so we're just gonna blend that out as much as we can because these lip liners stick. And then we're gonna go in with a Hottie Lip Plumper. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It plumps your lips while you're wearing it. And it's a clear, so you can use it over anything. It has peppermint extract in it. So you get a really nice little plump to it. And that is going to be our lip look for the day. Go ahead and say lip kit. I'll give you the link to grab both lip liners and the Hottie Lip Plumper. We did Plush, Patience, and Hottie. I like it. I've never done that before. All right, for eyes, we're going to go easy peasy and grab the palette 9. And we're going to go ahead and do this light brown color, which I love this palette so much. Palette 9 is like the go-to. It has all the best colors. It has champagnes, it has pinks, it has browns, it has reds, it has grays. You can use this to create like smoky eyes. You can use it to create like everyday eyes. So good. Oh, thank you. Letting my lips dissolve just to kind of start fresh with them. Like, I've been getting lip filler for so many years, so it dissolves. Like, you metabolize Botox, you metabolize lip filler. So over time, it just kind of dissolves into your bloodstream, if you will. So the reason why is just to prevent migration, so it doesn't end up like in my upper lips at all. And then why I'm letting it dissolve, but I'm still plumping my lips. I love a good plump lip look. So if that means I have to do it with makeup, that is okay by me. So Hottie Lip Plumper and Plush will be perfect. All right, so just dusted on a little bit of brown into our crease just to create like a little bit of a I'm done up vibe. And then we're gonna go in with the setting mist. And we're gonna add moisture into that foundation, helping it to expand, look so soft and natural. And like I said, it has cucumber extract, so it's really refreshing. And it has primer in it, so it's also going to set that makeup in place. So let's go ahead and let this dry. And then we'll do our lashes. And again, just say product list if you're wanting the list to everything I used today. And then if you grab any 3 items, you are gonna get the free full-size cleanser. If you grab any 4 items, you get a full-size cleanser and you get 20% off your whole order. And now we're gonna go in with the 4D mascara and do one nice base coat of that. This is gonna add the fibers to your lashes, which help them to look really full. No, Robin, those are the same things. Same. All right, going in with 4D. Popping that on. This makes your lashes look so much fuller. And then we're going to go in with Quadra Mascara, which this one has the patent pending lash growth formula in it. So this makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. And it's a tubing mascara, so it extends the lashes longer than they are. And it's water resistant. And it's so good at making your lashes literally look fake. Again, just say product list. You want the list of everything we used today. And I do have a skincare bundle I just am now remembering to tell you guys about. So the bundle is, you get a free cleanser. And then in the bundle comes Shine Cloths, which are the makeup remover wipes that I use that are so healthy. There's no alcohol in them. They're phenomenal. I would cry if we ever got rid of them. They are the only thing I like to take my makeup off with. Then you're also going to get the Glow Serum and the Glow Moisturizer, both of which are good for daytime and nighttime. Both are anti-aging and both are not only hydrating, but they change the texture of your skin. So they're going to help heal imperfections in your skin, going to help to brighten and tone and hydrate. And you can use all of those AM and PM. So you're going to get what you want to take your makeup off with, and then you're going to get basically all the skincare that you need, which is, again, cleanser, serum, moisturizer. So go ahead and say skincare bundle, and I'll give you the link to that. And again, you get the cleanser for free. So say skincare bundle, I'll give you the link. You're going to get Shine Cloths, makeup remover wipes. You are going to get the Glow Serum and the Glow Moisturizer. Everything you need. Now we're going in with Twisted for a nice little base coat also. And using this teeny tiny little one for reaching the harder to reach eyelashes, like the inner corner. This just makes your lashes look so like a knockout. It's so good. And this mascara has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So great. And then one last coat of Quadra, which this mascara also has lash primer in it too. So really, really, really good. And there it is. Super fresh, really easy makeup look. And then again, this is going to be so hydrating. It's going to be so nourishing if you have dry, mature skin. This is definitely the makeup look that you are going to want for sure for your base. Like foundation, concealer wise, primer, setting mist, you definitely want all 4 of those if you have dry, mature skin. So if you are just now tuning in, go ahead and say product list and I'll give you a list of everything that I use today. It is so good. So again, just say product list, I'll give you everything. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We'll be live tomorrow to do a more full glammy look. So make sure to have your notifications turned on so that way you can check out all of my videos for tomorrow too. So I love you. I'll see you over on Instagram for the rest of the day. Catch you later. Bye.